Likes to play with no rehearsal. Be a role. Get personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Eh? I'm telling you the truth. Eh? It's all in what you do. Hey, some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, man. Tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we got Frez Akendo in here, man. Frez Akendo, man, the heavyweight contender, man. Fought everybody. We're excited. Obviously, you know he fought Evander Holyfield down in Texas. We all saw that fight in my younger days, you know. But it's gonna be real exciting, man. And as you know, he has some things going on with the WBA and Don King and you know, all that good stuff. So tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we should be rocking out. All right, let's jump into this and let's have some fun, man. Tunde. I just say this, man. All we care about was the interview. You understand? And the reason why I'm responding to you is because every time I watched half the interview, I couldn't get through it all because I couldn't handle you and Spencer comparing how much you guys know. You know, like I mean, the interview was so bad. Spencer Farron was proven to 32 years ago. It happened 32 years ago this month. And Mark Breland is sitting there like, okay. Like, it's not about how much information you know. It's always about the person being interviewed. And I'm going to say this. The reason why is because every time you ask the question in that interview, I don't understand the American media. I don't understand the American media. I don't understand the American media. Well, I don't know what the problem is with American media. I've never been the man to speak for everyone. I only going to speak as an independent variable, as a sole proprietor. But I just got a lot about your interview, and I saw you. But let's work backwards a little bit, man. I heard you on the fight party last night. Shout out to the three hosts. The three hosts. Tunde, the three hosts, they asked you questions. The interview was so bad. You were so terrible as a guest that you said at the end of the interview, I don't know if I answered any other questions. We don't care about nothing else but the questions. That's why you have your own social media platform, so you can share your own narratives. We get interviews for truth and information. That's why we ask questions. You understand what I'm saying? And I thought it was quite odd. That you had a lot of aggressive energy towards women, and there's another man there. Shouldn't you have distributed the energy pretty evenly? and two, as a journalist, as you say, you're too emotional. You're too damn emotional to be a journalist. Be a personality jock. Be a shock jock. But in order to be a journalist, it's not how emotionally say. And this is what I have to. And I think my platform is we've grown together and learned together over the course of the years. It's not how great of an emotional charge you can get out of a person. It's how much information you can get out of a person. How much can we get so we can start connecting these dots? And then something happens 2 years later. Oh, I remember that interview Fred Hawthorne did on the barbershop. Now I get it. Now I understand. I could have sat and argued with Mauricio Sulaiman for 2 hours. Would have got nowhere. How much information can we get to propel the sport of boxing? But I'm gonna say this, man. You're a bit too emotional. You looked rather sexist. You were very aggressive towards women. And like the Boxiana said, let me ask you a question. Oh, I know the question. Wait. Let her ask her. She's the host. You're on her platform. You're on her platform. Allow her to ask you the question. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Every time they ask the question, it was like, damn, you see how she's responding to you? You're not on a platform to show how tough you are or how black you are. It was a black platform. You don't have to go on and say, well, us in the UK, we have better media platforms. That's basically what you said. This little engine is doing better than all the American media platforms. That's not what we don't care about that. We care about the information. The interview was too big for you. You wasn't prepared. You was not prepared. You didn't even have a pre-production meeting. It was no because you told him the rules of your show live on air. You get what I'm saying? You got to have a producer of the show. Anyways, as I digress and get into this, we're going to have some fun with this, man. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? It's not about how tough you are. You're a journalist at this point. You're not a fighter. I repeat, you are a journalist. Or I don't know, maybe you're a personality guy. At the end of the day, people don't care how tough journalists are physically. They want to know, do you have the intellectual capabilities of asking the questions that the world wants to know? Can you perfectly craft the question so the interviewee can divulge and purge before your very eyes? It's not to get an emotional response. The whole interview yesterday was about you and getting emotional responses from two women and not confronting a man that was on the platform. That's what it was about. I'm black. No, we know you're black. We respect the fact that you're black. We're not here proving how great of a black man you are and how tough you are. The interview you had with Mark Breland is trash. Because at the end of the day, we all fall short of being the greatest black man in the world. Take me, for example. I married a non-black woman. I have mixed kids. We all fall short. No one is the greatest black man to ever live, man. No one. No one. Whether you a womanizer, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, whether you're tall, whether you're from Africa, whether you're born in America, get rid of all that shit, man. That wasn't what we was about. Whenever a man feels threatened, oh, you questioning my blackness? No, man, we questioning your Mark Breland interview, man. You looked like you had some emotional issues that you have yet to deal with in your life. Boxiana, all she wanted to do was ask you a question. Who cares what the question was? Like you told Mark Breland. This is a live interactive show, and respond how you want to respond. You don't have to answer the question. But allow the person's show it is to ask the question, man. How do you cut off 90% of the questions on a platform you're being asked to come on and be interviewed, man? How do you do that shit? How? Who does that? You're a shock jock, man. You're not a journalist. It's simple. You're not. You don't have the you don't have the the mental dexterity. Because you said for 2 hours on the fight party, I'm real. We don't care how real you are when you're being interviewed, man. We want answers, man. We know you're a tough guy. You're a trainer. How much more tougher can a boxer and a trainer be? Think about that. How much tougher can an MMA fighter and a trainer become? You've put down the gloves and picked up a mic. And let me tell you something too. You are absolutely right. I am not a barbershop. And two, I am bald. And three, it's in my house. And four, it's a very big house. 6 bedroom house. 6 bedroom. All right, all right. I just got to get this clear, man. I got to throw darts back at you somehow, some way. But it takes. But see. Here's the catch. Spencer Farron ain't gonna tell you this. You know what Spencer Farron gonna say? He didn't marry a black woman. That's how he come. We're gonna deal with Spencer in another video. It's about your Mark Breland interview. That's what it's about. Because I don't care how people perceive my blackness. And that's what we got to be. That's what we got to be as individuals, as a collective. Who cares if people challenge your blackness? I'm a cornball for real. I just was raised in the hood, so I got a little bit of sauce. That's it. I'm really a cornball. I like reading. I like writing poems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not cool, on a cool meter in the hood. I know black people are a collection of everything, but I'm just making for the sake of this video, y'all. So bear with me, okay? I'm not creating a classist system. I'm just trying to draw humor to this video. People don't care. People don't care. People don't care about how you visited a place a fighter went. If the interview is about Mark Breland, we need it to stay about Mark Breland. And four, the reason why your interview was so important, because of the American media. The reason why Mark Breland may have went to you is because of American media or MTK Global. We don't know. Inquiring minds want to know. That's why your interview was important. We made your video important. We didn't care that we don't care about, oh, you got the interview and we didn't. Nah. Black Fight Fan to tell you. I've given him interviews. He's given me interviews. I've given him phone numbers. He's given me phone numbers. Blue Blood to tell you, every week we're exchanging phone numbers and information. Here, you do this interview, dog. I think this would be a great interview for you. All the time. Facts. 100% facts. I say it on my channel all the time. I don't have to be first. I just got to be the best version of me in my interview. Some people just like my interview style. But that Mark Breland shit was the worst shit I've seen this year. The worst. Mark Breland came on your platform to talk about Deontay Wilder and how he wanted to talk about him. He didn't want to hear, oh man, you're an elderly man and how disrespectful of the media. No, he's a man. He's a fighting man. He is an alpha male. In that moment, Mark Breland came on your platform as an alpha male. Oh, Deontay been talking shit. I'm about to get this off. That's what he came to you as. I got Frez Akendo tonight. How about if I said, Frez Akendo, I know, man, you an old ass heavyweight, man. I know you don't want me to ask you about, man, would you fight Deontay Wilder? Nah, maybe you should fight Roy Jones next. No, he's coming on this platform as an alpha male tonight. How dare me pigeonhole this man into a corner as the interviewer? But you're too emotional to pick up on what I'm helping you with right now. It's just on a public forum. And it's okay. So you're going to respond. You're going to challenge my blackness. You're from the native African. Americans don't know nothing. And that's going to be I'm not responding to you no more. Maybe I will, I don't know, sometimes I fall on the land of contradiction. So contradicting myself, but you better become a better journalist, because interviewees do not come on your platform to be asked a 2-minute question. Just being 100. Your audience don't want to hear you ask a 2-minute question. They don't. Get in and out of the question. But you know why you can't get in and out of the questions? Preparation. See this book? It's done. I'm going to the 99-cent store today. Don't you know this is just this year? I'm just 1 month into this year. Look how many notes I got for my guests. Look, and all my notes that I take for my videos so I don't lose track. You see this? I'm just 1 month into the year. Look, 1 month into the year. This is the notes I take. I'm going to the 99-cent store today to go get, I got to go get 5 or 6 more at this rate. Keeping it a buck, man. You can't get in and out of your questions because you're not prepared. When people ask you to see, here's the catch. When people ask you to come on their platform and you know what they're going to ask you, I repeat, Tunde, I'm going to help you. When you go on someone's platform and you know they're bringing you on because of a certain topic, there's no need to filibust. You know what I would do? I know what they're going to ask me beforehand. That's why you have a PR person to say, what are the questions you're going to ask them so they can be prepared. So when you ask me the question about Mark Breland interview, it comes out naturally. I know what you're going to say. I've already said this answer 7 times already. I know what they're going to say. I know what they're going to ask me. You were unprepared to be interviewed on something you created because you didn't answer not one question by your own admission. But I know what this interview is going to come all the way back to. You're going to question my blackness. That's what insecure men do. You know what insecure men do? Attack women publicly. In an interview. We not in the streets. Consistent for 2 hours, you attacked one woman. Oh, go ahead and ask your question. I'll be quiet. Oh, no, wait. I attack energy with energy. You ain't a Super Saiyan, nigga. I attack energy with energy. Come on, man. All she wanted to do was ask you a question. And then she gave up so bad. It was I'm assuming it was a half truth. Nick J already asked my question. She gave up. And if I'm on a platform with 1 man and 2 women, I'm trying to have interaction with the women. I'm going to keep it a buck. Maybe they like me. Maybe they interested in me. Maybe I can get them interested in me. You know, maybe we can I like conversing with the woman. You know what I mean? That's fun. Why not have fun? So Tunde, you and Spencer Farron go talk, because we're going to talk about Spencer Farron too. I don't know why my experience with UK men, they always got to prove how black they are to American men. Why we just can't stay on topic? I tell every black man, if you want to prove you're a better black man than me, you are. You are. I'm not the prototypical Christian. I believe in God. I've been to jail. I've been a womanizer. I've married outside my race. I have mixed kids. What else? I cheated in college. I'm not. You win. You win. I'm an open book, man. I enjoy the fact that I can be vulnerable and free. I love the fact that I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. Whatever you doubt about me, you got to live with that. But I'm not going to carry that chip on my back. I'm not going to live with the fact that a white man took my credentials and I'm going to cry and beg for it back. Oh, please, no. I'm going to create my own. Y'all black men laughing at me because I got my credentials taken. I said, no, I'm gonna go build my own mountain. That's it. And that's the whole key. Tunde, you're too emotional for this. Just like you were emotional in the Anthony Yard fight. You told Anthony Yard, this is what we dreamed for. Yes, this is what you dreamed for. This is all the hours in the gym. Then you told him in the 6th or 7th round, I'm going off memory. Drain, empty the tank. Empty the tank. We were rooting for you here in America. Anthony Yard, we're fans of Anthony Yard over here in America. Empty the tank. You didn't tell him how to empty the tank. You just said empty the tank. You know what that means? Throw all the punches you have. And guess what? He probably threw a handful of combinations the rest of the fight and got stopped 2 or 3 rounds later. How about you tell him to faint? How about you tell him to apply foot pressure? How about you tell him to throw a throwaway jab so Fury can open up? And look, didn't you tell him to go to the body that fight? I remember, go to the body, go to the body. Or you faint and he raises his hands thinking you're going to throw a punch. And guess what? You can get off 1, 2. Whenever a fighter does this, he can't do anything. It's like in basketball when you raise your hand and throw an overhand pass. The only way you can make a pass is to throw it overhand. You know what I'm saying? That was my daughter, by the way. You know, I can't do a 20-minute video, dog, without my daughter interacting with me. It's a beautiful thing, man. Love. So at the end of the day, man, I hope you become a better journalist. And I hope you prepare because you wasn't prepared for Kovalev. And that's a fact. You told him, go, go, go. I believe in you. No tactical advice at all. And 2, you didn't prepare. You didn't prepare. Y'all went off memory. You know how I know you went off memory? I think it was 32 years ago this month. I'm not ashamed to look down at my notes when I have an interview. And guess what? I have a pen. I have 3 pens here. I have 3 pens here. You know why I have 3? Because I play with them, right? And guess what happens when you play with them? I drop one. It happens in the show. And I can't leave the camera. So you know what I do? I pick up another one. So I get 3 strikes every fight. Y'all see me playing with pens and shit. You know, I like it with the clips and shit. So you can, you know, just preparation, knowing myself. You know what I mean? And when you black, you got to have chapstick. You know what I mean? An hour interview, you know, you got to have chapstick. Something happens, like your lips get dry. So simple preparation. So I grab a pen and I check off what I asked already. And I go down. But guess what I do? In order to elevate my interview, I put numbers 2, 3, 4, so I can elevate the conversation and get the conversation to where I need to go. You didn't have to say, all right, now we're gonna change the interview. We got to ask you these tough questions. No, you should be working towards that. You don't have to abruptly change the conversation of the interview. No, that's lack of preparation. The interview was about his career. Come on, dog. Mark Breland came on. Now, see, how about if I bent down and pick up this pen I just dropped? See how awkward that looks? I got it, though. What preparation? Got 3 pens. Got my water. Got my chapstick. Everything's within arm reach. Preparation. That's all, Tunde. It's not about how black you are. But I know I can guarantee you your response to me is going to be about how black you are, not how terribly prepared you were for that interview. But anyways, I challenge you to a duel. A 5-video duel between Tunde and Barbershop Conversations, who doesn't really own a barbershop, but is in his house. But when you do that, man, talk about the $10,000 painting behind me. How about, hey, I got some Deontay Wilder signed gloves behind me too, man. Hey, hey, oh my God, guess what? I'm not gonna go to. But anyways, man, good luck with your. Good luck. I might subscribe to your channel. Hopefully, it's more info. I haven't subscribed yet because I go for information. And I don't care about how much you know. I'm not subscribing to a boxing channel to tell me how black they are. No, I go for information. No, information. The information highway. If you're going to talk about race in boxing, I don't know if y'all talk about race in boxing. Like how stuff like that. But I go to a political platform to talk about to go to race. And I'm not. Let me omit everything I just said. I'll just omit everything I just said. You can be a plethora with whatever you want on your platform. Plethora. You can be whatever you want on your platform. That's a master knowledge word, plethora. Oh man. Anyhow, man. I gotta go. That's one of my tenants calling. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.